Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Now, one of the greatest dangers facing South Africa right now is the massive exodus of people from the country who can go. I'm talking about people who've got money, they've got skills, they've got passports, they've got some link to a country that can get them out of South Africa. And there's a huge number of people that are doing that right now. They're actually preparing to get the heck out of the sinking ship. And included in those numbers are doctors, teachers, engineers, highly qualified people that are critical for South Africa to keep going. Not just for their skills, but consider the tax base that's been lost to the South African economy as the country plunges more and more into despair and unemployment. You can't support the situation. It's going to become untenable. The government is running out of cash because of all these SASSA payments to literally tens of millions of people each month. And it's their fault. The ANC are corrupt, they're gangsters, and they've caused all this. Now, let me get back to the point I started with, which is the exodus of people from the country. We can call it the brain drain and the financial drain. In other words, people with money getting out, people with skills getting out. While the loss of taxpayers has been a growing problem for South Africa over the last decade, the COVID-19 crisis could prove to be a tipping point. For the first time since the current tax brackets were established 6 years ago, the country will see a drop in the number of top earners this fiscal year. Data from Reuters shows. Revenue from the three highest brackets will fall by 8%. 8%. Think about it. That's 1 in 15 people, according to previously unreported treasury forecasts. Now that 8% equates to a loss of 22.6 billion rand. The numbers of taxpayers earning 1.5 million rand or more will shrink 9.6% for the 2021-2022 fiscal year. Let's call it 10%. That's 1 in 10 people who earn 1.5 million rand or more are going to be moving up. The 1 million to 1.5 million bracket is expected to contract by 13. That's 13%. The 750,000 to 1 million rand bracket is expected to contract by 1.1%. Okay, that's a smaller number, but that's because they probably don't have enough money to actually get the heck out. Personal income tax accounts for 38% of total tax revenue. That's more than a third, far eclipsing corporate tax receipts, and those in the top three brackets represent a third of the total personal income tax base. So a third of the tax base when it comes to the entirety of South African tax is leaving. That's a huge number. Treasury said it cannot attribute the drop directly to emigration as it does not track data on how many people have left the country. However, immigration consultants, real estate companies and bankers told Reuters they're seeing clear signs of wealthy people leaving. The latest research from New World Wealth and Afro-Asia Bank shows that South Africa lost 3,400 dollar millionaires over the last year, with the country now home to only 35,000 high net worth individuals. And those figures make sense. It's about 10% of people who've got substantial wealth have said goodbye to South Africa, not because they want to, but because this ANC government has basically forced them to. High net worth individuals, or HNWIs, are defined as dollar millionaires or people with a net worth of $1 million or 14.6 million rand or more. In December 2019, New World Wealth reported that there were approximately 38,400 dollar millionaires living in the country, down by 800 from the number recorded in 2018, when there were 39,200 recorded. The 2018 figure was down significantly, a loss of 4,400 millionaires from the year before that, 2017, showing a continued trend of money leaving South Africa either through emigration or destruction of wealth through the weak economy. Overall, between 2017 and 2020, South Africa has lost 8,600 millionaires, and that equates to billions of rands and billions of taxes. Please remember to subscribe on Loving Life on YouTube to be kept informed. Please remember to register on lovinglifetv.com to be kept informed. Please like this video, please share this video, and above all, please stay safe. Bye for now.